Hello everyone. I am a student of the 2018 Information Systems Study Program of Sam Ratulangi University. On this occasion, I will explain what graph is. Let's look at the following explanation. What is graph? Graph is a diagram representing a system of connection or interrelations among two or more things by a number of distinctive dots, lines, bars, etc. Definition: graph is a mathematical representation of a network and it describes the relationship between lines and points. A graph consists of some points and lines between them. The length of the lines and position of the points do not matter. Each object in a graph is called a node. The following is a model and graph, terminals and traffic. Model and graph, terminal and traffic. Terminal: for terminals to look neat and orderly you can use graphics. Traffic: in traffic, graphs can be used to solve the problem of making traffic lights, by using the technique of coloring vertices on the graph. Next up is subgraph. Subgraph definition: a subgraph S of a graph G is a graph whose vertex set V is a subset of the vertex set V, G, that is V subset of or equal to V, G, and whose edge set E is a subset of the edge set E, G, that is E subset of or equal to E, G. Essentially, a subgraph is a graph within a larger graph. For example, the following graph S is a subgraph of G. And the last is cycles and path. Cycle. In graph theory, a cycle in a graph is a non-empty trail in which the only repeated vertices are the first and last vertices. A directed cycle in a directed graph is a non-empty directed trail in which the only repeated are the first and last vertices. A graph without cycles is called an acyclic graph. A directed graph without directed cycles is called a directed acyclic graph. A connected graph without cycles is called a tree. Path. In graph theory, a path in a graph is a finite or infinite sequence of edges which joins a sequence of vertices which, by most definitions, are all distinct, and since the vertices are distinct, so are the edges. A directed path, sometimes called dipath, in a directed graph is a finite or infinite sequence of edges which joins a sequence of distinct vertices, but with the added restriction that the edges be all directed in the same direction. Paths are fundamental concepts of graph theory, described in the introductory sections of most graph theory texts. See for example Bondi and Murdy 1976, Gibbons 1985, or Diestel 2005. Cord et al. 1990 cover more advanced algorithmic topics concerning paths and graphs. That's all my explanation. If something is missing, please forgive. And I hope this video will be useful for all of you. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Thank you everyone. See you and goodbye.